How are you, sir?
I wanted to find out about business card.
Remind him that you have the right to review service.
We're gonna get you a couple of specs for that. You can do different finishes and stuff like that. I will remind you, though, at any time, we do have the right to refuse service.
Yeah, at any time.
Why would you do that?
It's just a policy that we have in case things start going in a way that we don't appreciate.
Oh, sure.
Explain to them the longest promotional deal in the world and do it at the same time.
It's basically a full special.
Yeah. So if you want to pick up, if you want to deliver them online,
special,
and
as
you
long
pick
as
them
it's
up
done by
here,
October 31st.
and you can
at
get
the
them
end
to
of the
come
month,
through.
you
We
get
deliver them
20%
down the
off
street.
an order
or
of
you can come
500
get them,
or 30%
and
off
it's
an order of
20 to
1,000.
40% off.
He is thoroughly confused.
Tell them about the rebate.
There is a rebate.
So you can mail-in rebate.
In store. And mail-in. You could choose
both.
which one that
They
you
do
like.
both a mail-in and in-store rebate right now.
Keep going.
You can put them like if
with
you
different fonts
we
and
see
a block
musicians
letters as
that
well.
put them on guitar picks,
Right.
or we just
Make
cut
it
it to
business
look
stand out
like
a
a
little
different
bit
thing and
more. We
stand
do that
out.
as well.
Some of the
As a
business cards
promotion.
pop out.
You
The
can
entire
figure out
catalog's
what you want
online.
there. And that's 10 to 50%
And we could do
off for an order of
samples. We could do
500 or more.
samples if you ever wanted
And you
to.
want it by October 31st. That's really the point.
Well, I'll
and-
take a look at this and come back.
Yeah, just as a reminder, we have the right to refuse service.
I will
Yeah.
check that out.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Joe, if you smell burnt toast, get out of there.
No dexterity in your feet.
We kind of covered a lot of ground here.
Yes! Got it.
Point your feet and start swimming.
And would you say leading the team is as important as following at times?
Now try to put your socks and shoes back on, only using your feet.
I'll forget it. I mean, we're not going to be able to do any of that. I'm kind of done with it. Yeah, it's a whole situation that is...
Hello, how are you? How can we help you out?
I wanted to try to get a banner.
A banner? Sure.
Translate to Q, Murray.
Would you like this on paper or vinyl?
Paper would be fine.
Paper. Paper's fine.
Okay, so between the vinyl and the paper, she's okay with the paper.
She would prefer paper. Paper, like regular paper. Not vinyl, paper.
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 Okay, so no vinyl. She doesn't want vinyl.
No vinyl.
Okay.
How much would it cost me? That's
Okay. Okay,
that's
we
what
need
I
to
came
figure out.
here to find
So,
out.
she needs to know the price, money, how much in dollars.
Okay.
Dollars,
How much
cents.
it would cost?
Cost, the price,
cost of it.
amount, money.
Okay, when would she need it by?
I don't know.
Explain to her the same way, Murray.
When would you like, what day of this week would you like? It could be today or tomorrow. How many hours would you like us to make it in? And then you would pay at that point. Tomorrow, okay. Not today. She wants it for tomorrow. 24 hours, the day after today. Not today, tomorrow. When the sun goes down, tomorrow gets dark. Tomorrow the sun comes back up. That's tomorrow, the day in which she wants to
all
pick it
right.
up.
She came in, took one look, I was like, I want no part of this.
How much would that cost?
$20?
$20.
Okay, so how do I go about getting it done?
Oh.
I don't even know if I want to.
He's striking up conversations with strangers.
While we're chatting people up, the other guy has to be in the background performing ridiculous actions that we have to mimic.
The goal is to incorporate as many of these actions into our conversations as we can.
The guy who does the least amount of actions loses. Here we go.
Excuse me, bud. How do I get to Central Park from here? I just came over on the ferry, and I'm not sure the right way to go.
For some reason, I'm drawing a blank. I don't know where Central Park is.
The north part of the park, I don't want to go near, because there's a lot of violence there. A lot of people, you know, there's like
So they say,
you know,
yeah, it's okay.
just
Yeah,
crazy
it's all right.
things happen there.
I'm gonna go 2 stops uptown to Fulton Street.
Is it safe, or am I gonna have to, you know, like, no, I'll be okay? I won't have to defend myself?
Now he's walking away.
Because someone comes at me.
Just make sure you got loaded fingers.
Loaded fingers, you got it. Excuse me, bud, can I catch a taxi or anything around here?
If you put your hands out, I don't know.
Is that all? Do you have to call for them? Oh, man. I gotta tell you, I hurt my leg. Can you give me a quick lift just to that?
I don't know, man.
I'm light. Look at me. I'm like a pencil. I'm like 150. Do you mind if I?
This guy's gonna let him do it?
I don't know about carrying.
No, I just like I'm real light, but is that okay? All right. Thank you so much, man. You are a gentleman. Thank you.
Excuse me, do you know anything about the Staten Island ferry?
Yes.
Is it just the Staten Island? Does this one go to like the Statue of Liberty and stuff like that?
No.
Oh, okay. Does this, you know about this huge celebration on Ellis Island?
Yes.
There's a...
That's where you're trying to get to.
Yes, the one I'm saying.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Do you know where I can get the Z train?
Z?
Yeah. Is there a Z?
There is a Z.
It's tough.
The toss away is rough.
It's the toss away that makes it almost impossible.
I hope I'm not holding you up. I'm so
No,
sorry.
you're fine, you're fine.
And then this guy here. Yeah.
He's got it!
Wow.
Thank you very much.
The flick at the end.
Yeah, you got it.
Excuse me, bud. Did you guys just come from this ferry? Yes. Let me just. Can I just hump your leg? All right. I'm not gonna hump you.
Excuse me. Do you know where I can get the nearest candy shop if I wanted some candy?
Yeah, Lower East Side.
Lower East Side, all right. All right, give me a cup. Let me have that. Come on, okay, all right. All right, I tried.
Did you say give me that?
I had to justify it.
Oh my God!
Excuse me, guys. Do you know how I could possibly get to Times Square from here? You guys familiar with the area at all?
You can get a subway.
A subway, and that's because I want to get up there. I want to, I want to see some of that. You know what I mean? Some of them girls up there, they still got. You know what I mean?
Yeah, subway.
Subway. So if I want to get up there and really like take one of these and just like get to Subway, they won't throw me off for that. All right. Have you guys ever been up there lately? Have you guys? Okay. All right.
Your turn consisted of you wanted to go uptown to find a woman to strangle, and from the excitement of it, you collapsed.
Excuse me, miss. If I wanted to get to Times Square, would you know the?
You pick a number one.
It doesn't even matter. I'm just gonna take the loss on this because what happened is Murray dropped his pants, and you look like a lovely lady, so I'm just not gonna drop my pants. Do I see that guy right there with no pants on, right there?
Yeah.
He wants me to do that to you, and I can't do that.
You can't call
I
on the
can't do
show.
that. You seem like a very nice lady. Thank you, thank you.
Hey, bud, you know the Governor's Island ferry where that's at?
Yeah.
Here we go. He's in.
Yeah, you have to go right around this corner.
It reminds me of Mardi Gras, because I went to the Governor's Island Ferry once and I had a big party, and it was a lot of fun. You know, the girls were getting the beads. Yeah, it was great. But the Staten Island ferries, they don't connect.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Oh, hold on 1 second. I gotta take this. Yeah. Okay, I'll call you back. Sorry, bud.
Scroll on that.
You know where the Governor Island ferry is?
Sorry?
The Governor Island.
What is this, Beyonce?
Going to Governor Island. There's a big dance-off this weekend. I'm really psyched about it.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a big dance-off party this week that they're doing. They do it every year at Governor's Island. You should go check it out. It's really good.
Maybe.
It's the place to be. All right, well, enjoy yourself. The place to be. Day's over, guys. Boys, I have to admit that I'm impressed. It took you 4 to get to point to the ass. I'm very impressed.
The limitations on Sal's imitations make him tonight's big loser.
I'm a sensitive guy with too much pride, and I want you to see who I am inside.
Well, welcome back to Impractical Jokers After Party. I'm Joey Vitone, and we are talking, of course, with Joe, Mert, and Q. And once again, we've got our man. Give it up for Danny Hollis on the DJ. He's out there scratching or pressing the 1 and 2s. I don't know what exactly.
He's literally pressing 1 and 2.
1s and 0s. Well, speaking of number 1, he has actually been here since the very beginning, right?
Yes.
I mean,
He's crew primero, as we call him.
Danny was our sound guy on the pilot episode of Impractical Jokers.
and is he still the sound guy?
No, he started as a boom operator, didn't you? And then he worked his way up, and now he is our
DJ.
DJ. He's our DJ. That's right.
And how do you guys, I mean, you guys feel good about him? Does he feel fond about him and stuff?
Great. His family can't get rid of him. So yeah.
Well, it turns out the cameras caught a conversation you guys actually had about Danny when you were shooting tonight's episode. You know that? Take a look.
firing this stuff up.
Who's getting fined?
I said I'm firing through these.
Oh, I thought we were firing someone.
No,
I was
no.
like, "F***ing finally.
What do you want gone? Write it down.
2 seasons in a row, I told you to get rid of Hollis. And every season he's here.
He's grandfathered in.
He's got tenure.
You might have an easier time getting rid of Murray at this point.
Four of us are on a raft with Danny Hollis. The boat's going down. He can only save himself and
three?
one of us. The raft's going down. He's going to save himself.
I think
he can choose
Gatto.
one. You think Gatto?
I think Gatto.
I think I'm first. I think Sal. Danny, answer this honestly.
No.
We're all agreed it's not me.
It's, oh no, you.
I don't want to hurt your feelings by pointing out the obvious.
There's literally one person in the world that would save you on that raft, and you're looking at him. You're right.
That is so true. This is true about Danny Hollis. They're doing an Impractical Jokers museum on Staten Island, and there's an exhibit on Danny Hollis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made it. You made it. Well, you know what? You guys pose a very interesting question. Who actually would the crew save? But we also have Sal here because we want to make sure that he's included. Give it up for Sal, everybody. Not much of a talker today. But...
Sal, anything you want to say to the crowd? Great.
So we thought about that question. Like, who would the crew actually save? You know, would it be, you know, either you, Merle, maybe nobody? We're gonna find out. We're gonna actually have the crew come out and see who they can actually save.
That's gonna lead to hurt feelings.
It's okay. It's fun.
I want to know.
Yeah. All right, we got Danny. Danny's, of course, the audio supervisor and DJ today. He has a lovely little life preserver to see who's going. You got to just put it over the neck of the person over the head that you think that you would want to save.
Doesn't affect job standings.
No, it doesn't affect job. Well, whoever you put it on, you're going to be okay.
Close your eyes, guys. Close your eyes.
It's gonna.
Why?
Who's he behind?
Thanks, pal.
All right. Great job, Danny.
I told you. It's because I got him in the museum.
Next up, we got Christine, who's the art director. Christine, come on out.
Oh.
The fate is in your hands of who you would save.
Don't look.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Christine. All right, Dan. Dan is the first assistant director.
Oh.
He's going to accuse you.
He's going to make sure. He's gonna,
What are we even wasting time for?
he's going to think.
We're drinking buddies. What are you even doing?
Thanks, Dan. All right, we got Nicole.
Nicole.
This is the production manager. She's going to see
What's up?
who is she's going to
Maybe
save.
Joey might. You never know.
It's definitely not you. It's not me.
Now, this one's hard, I know, because obviously Shay's her second AD.
Oh, this is tough.
Shay has obviously been with you guys. I always see her
Second
with you
longest.
guys. Second longest.
Shay, come on out, Shay.
Shay's gonna put that lovely life preserver on someone that she's gonna save. Is she gonna save Joe?
All right, I'm on the board.
Are you happy now? You're on the board. All right, and last but not least, we got Pete. Of course, executive producer and showrunner.
Now, this is tough.
Pete, the man.
Now, this is tough because I've known Pete the longest out of everyone, but he works most with you. But he only has a job because of me.
People owe you? Is that why you think you should get it?
All right.
It's not you.
We know Sal's not going to save himself, so.
Yeah. He gave it to the guy who needs the most help.
Yeah, right?
Very good.
I think the beautiful part about the whole thing is at least everybody from the crew, somebody would save somebody at least. You know what? That's a good thing.
Well played, McParland.
All right. Well, speaking of losers, let's talk about our punishment tonight.
Wait, continuity.
You know what? It was hard to watch Sal try to get that business card back from people. He kept giving it and then just take it. I mean, that was just
so uncomfortable.
How nerve-wracking was that to watch?
Because that's not in our nature. Truly, the four of us were raised to be gentlemen, always, right? And when you're directly insulting somebody like that, he had to do, that goes against our very nature, right? And the way we were raised, high school, everything.
But it's even the guy he was trying to get it back from.
Oh, my gosh.
Tim? He was wearing an ascot. If you're wearing an ascot, you mean business. The only guy I know that wore an ascot, he solved mysteries with a dog. Fred from Scooby-Doo.
Right. And speaking of like jobs and stuff like that, what was your first job?
My first job was I sold vanilla ices at the Big Apple Bazaar for a crooked gangster.
What about yours, man?
I used to sell golf balls to golfers on golf courses.
Oh, yeah, change that.
Well, it's a good place to sell them.
There was an amusement park on Staten Island called Sand Lane Amusement Park, and I was a ride operator there for a summer.
Sal, what about you, Sal?
He still doesn't have a job.
Well, this punishment got Sal pretty flustered. Take a look at this bonus footage.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's obvious.
I know I'm talking to people and I don't understand what their roles are. I don't get what's going on here.
It's a networking event.
Yeah, he's supposed to be making connections.
I know, but all these people work for Who Cares?
No, not Who Cares. New York cares. Not Who Cares.
Who cares?
Murray runs Who Cares. That's Murray's charity. Who cares? Murray's charity. Who
Yeah,
cares?
I was about to ask that question now. Why would Murr's charity be called Who Cares?
Murray plays this part in Persona that you should be able to help yourself and doesn't believe in charity, which is not true. He believes in charity, of course.
You know what, Mur? Who cares? All right, well, we gotta take a quick break, but stick around. We will be right back after this.
Yes.
See you later.
Yeah! For pet cremation, grandparent divorce, call James S. Murray, of course. La 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 la. Cremation, divorce, call James S. Murray, of course. Whose phone is ringing? Mine. Whose phone is ringing?
Welcome back to Practical Jokers After Party. It's almost time for us to get out of here. Yes, I know, but let's take a look at the bar tab. Yeah. Yes, rapid fire. I'm gonna yell at some things. Just answer these questions, all right? Ready? Here we go. You guys talked about cartoon bugs. What cartoon bug would you be?
Oh, I'd be a spider.
I'd be an ant.
Back to you. Well, you know what? We actually got some bugs. Take a look at this. Oh. Why do I gotta be the cockroach?
Yeah, you are the cockroach.
Why do they all look like racist caricatures?
Wait a minute, who's the old man in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's me. I'm a fat caterpillar. I'm a fatapilla.
Right.
Murray's a butterfly.
Right, I'm the
Pato's a roach,
grasshopper.
You're a grasshopper. Oh, it's the guy from the optometrist, David.
All right, here we keep going. There we go. Quick, Joe, make up a short bedtime story.
Once upon a time, there was a princess who fell asleep forever.
Good job.
Forever.
Oh, that's a tragedy.
That's death. She died? The end of this, she died?
You just told Romeo and Juliet minus Romeo.
All right, keep going. All right, Mur, we're gonna give you a quick eye test. Read this.
I'm a dirty ferret. Wow.
Good job. And finally, it's time for tonight's of the week, and that is the person of the week. And the nominees are Elliot, the most important geography student in the tri-state area, David, the man with the plan to get an eye exam, and Tim, in the ascot only a true gentleman could pull off.
Yes.
And make your case.
I go ascot every day.
I gotta say Ascot too, because I'm a stylish mofo.
You gotta go with the delivery guy. The guy's there on a lunch break. He's working his Budinsky off all week, and he's messing around with four jerks with patients.
He's not even nominated.
That's a working man. That's a working man.
Okay, so you're just adding a nomination?
Yeah, it's a write-in ballot.
All right, well, those are very good points, but we're gonna go with Elliot because he can point to Zanzibar on the map, and he should definitely be rewarded for that. All right, guys, it's time to go. Thanks to Q, Mur, and Joe for hanging out with us tonight, and give it up for DJ Danny Hollis. I'm Joe Patton. We'll see you next week on the Practical Jokers After Party, and here's a sneak peek of next week's episode of Impractical Jokers.
Looking for Juanita in the caboose.
Juanita in the caboose.
I don't know.
I'm actually just came out of work. I'm a spiderologist here at the museum.
Spiderologist? Funny unbody, people. It's Rhino P and me. No, all right. What the is going on?